Welcome to the pre-show for the World Cup final. In the studio today, we were meant to have two guests with me, but only one has shown up. Welcome, Mr. Marcus, to the studio. Thanks very much, it's a pleasure to be here. So, Marcus, what do you think of this journey so far? Would you class that as successful? Of course I would. My national country has made it to the World Cup final and have a chance of winning it. At least my country can get there. It doesn't matter. Anyway, who has been Scotland's best and worst performer? Personally, so far, Gary Caldwell has been the best in the Scotland side, stopping the likes of Didier Drogba, the beast that he is, from scoring goals. He hasn't made the headlines, so without him, Scotland wouldn't be in this final today. And for the worst performer, it has to be either Chris Commons or Stephen Fletcher. Both players haven't scored enough goals, with the likes of Kenny Miller, Scott Brown, and Darren Fletcher scoring most of the time. Yeah, I know, Stephen scored what turned out to be the winner against Brazil, but his overall play has been poor. To end this pre-show, who do you think will be important in this final, and what is your prediction? Well, like I was saying, Gary Caldwell will most likely be very important, especially if Robin van Persie and Arjen Robben start, but if all goes well, I still think... Sorry, the camera moment was suffering technical difficulties. We should be back. And that is what I think will happen. What, weren't we live? Oh well, hardly any time left. I know the prediction. Anyway, play the montage so I can go home and play some games. Welcome to the FIFA World Cup final in the Allianz Arena between Scotland and Netherlands. Now Scotland of course faced off against Brazil in the semi-finals and Netherlands against Italy. Italy were beaten 1-0 by the Netherlands team, while Scotland just about struggled through with a 2-1 victory over Brazil. So Darren Fletcher there, De Jong, Nigel De Jong of course, for the Netherlands national sides, the two captains. There is the FIFA World Cups. Awfully nice, big, massive cup now. They got rid of the small cup. There are the teams lining up as we see the cup once again. So here are the teams: Scotland playing the likes of McGregor, Hanley, Caldwell, Whittaker, Mulgrew. They're playing the strongest team they possibly can, the likes of Morrison. Commons comes back into play, as well as Brown and Fletcher. There of course is Dan Fletcher talking to Scott Brown, Mulgrew in the foreground. Here's the Netherlands team, likes of Stecklenburg, Heitinga, Jonathan Guzman, Peters. Schneider does play, as does Aflaai, Strootman, Van der Vaart, and Ryan Babel is playing up front instead of Robin van Persie. So there's Schneider there just warming up before the match. Scott Brown there of course as well, just pointing out directions to other players. So Scotland to kick off here in the Allianz Arena. And yes, so Scotland of course had a very difficult game last game, and this is even a more difficult game for the side. But they seem to be going quite relatively far forward. In the first couple of minutes of this match, Mulgrew on the ball. Will get a cross and tries to get a cross, doesn't even cross it, and gets it to Maloney. Maloney gets it to Morrison. Morrison won't get a shot. He gets it to Commons. Oh, Commons gets a shot away. Commons tries to get a shot. He gets a shot. He hits the post. First little bit of goal action there in the third minute of the match. Schneider here tries to get away. Babel. Schneider actually gets completely taken out. Now Schneider's still on the floor there. Van der Vaart is played through on goal, but Whittaker there with a little bit of a nice little bit of challenge, a little bit of control. Gets to Mulgrew to Maloney. Maloney on the ball here, gets it to Morrison. Morrison again tries to play it for Maloney, a very poor. Now playing a little bit more further forward, gets to Fletcher. Fletcher back to Charlie Mulgrew. Mulgrew running down this left hand side, sorry. Gets back to Stephen Fletcher. Fletcher for shot, relatively poor shot from Stephen Fletcher. It seems another free kick, but Jonathan Guzman here playing right back, the Swansea player, the player who's on loan, I believe it's from Valencia. But Schneider here from the edge of the box gets a shot away and he hits the post. Babel here, will he try and get a shot away? Tries to get a shot away, but he's offside. Of course, the likes of Celtic have won the Champions League in recent years. That's a foul, I believe it's from Scott Brown. It will be given as a yellow card. It's actually James Morrison. It's been given as a yellow card for a foul. It seems that they will clear, but again, a very poor clearance because it's straight to Scott Brown. Commons with a shot, that's very poor attempt by Chris Commons. And Stecklenburg with an easy. But of course, this is now this is a World Cup, completely different spectacle. Of course, you have to say that. But in the 28th minute here, Morrison tries to get the ball back. Actually, Schneider here on the ball tries to get it back. He attempts to get it back. He gets it back. Will he get a shot away? Gets a shot away, and it's just wide. Schneider there very disappointed with his attempt. Scotland plays it. Scotland try and play it. Actually, Netherlands play it forward. Scotland clear it up field. Maloney here with a shot and an easy save before Martin Stecklenburg. Netherlands with the throw and gets it to Peters. Peters to Aflaai. Aflaai slowly but surely after his Barcelona stint, he wasn't considered doing too well at Barcelona. A shot there from Ryan Babel. Easy save from Alan McGregor. Another shot from Van der Vaart, but this time it's just wide. Maloney here trying to run down this right hand, the far side. And Maloney nearly runs out of play, keeps it in play. Mulgrew on the ball here, plays the ball through to Stephen Fletcher. Is he being given offside? Not being given offside. Fletcher here, will he get a shot away? Tries to get a shot away, it's blocked by Heitinga, and Strootman clears, and the referee has blown the half-time whistle. So at half-time it's 0-0 between the teams. It's very close, tight affair. 4 shots were on target from the Netherlands, 6 shots were on target from Scotland. Very close. So at half-time it seems that the Scotland manager will be making some changes. Morrison that seems to be coming off. Not really sure for who yet. It seems to be Charlie Adam is coming on. And it seems that Scott Brown will be coming off for James McFadden. McFadden doesn't really look like he's up for playing, but it seems McFadden will get pushed a bit more forward. Commons will play down the middle. And now into the second half. So of course with McFadden and Commons coming on, Scotland only have one more substitution left to take. So the manager has to be wise and use his substitutions wisely, of course. That's the word wise. But with that being said, it seems with the likes of McFadden coming on, it seems they're going to be pushing a bit more forward. But here Babel gets through on goal. Will Babel get the shot away? Babel tries to get a shot away, can't get away. Alan McGregor cleans up. McGregor throws it out, gives it straight to Jonathan de Guzman. De Guzman gives it to Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart tries to get a shot away, can't get it away. Commons tries to get on the ball here again. Another nice little challenge. I think it's from Peters this time. But Van der Vaart here, oh my god, absolutely fantastic chance from Scott Brown. But the referee has given it as a foul. It's actually Charlie Adam with the tackle. Not really sure how that's really given as a foul considering he got full possession of the ball. But in the 56th minute here, it seems like Scotland aren't really doing well. I mean, they're doing alright. I wouldn't say they're doing too good, but 57 minutes on the clock here. Adam to McFadden. McFadden gets the ball back to Charlie Adam. Adam to McFadden. McFadden throw on goal. McFadden with the shot. McFadden with the goal. And Scotland lead 1-0 in the World Cup final against the Netherlands. James McFadden, the beast that he is, the legend that he is, has scored the goal. Absolutely fantastic little finish, little bit of composure from the Scotland maestro. So an absolutely nice little 1-2 between Adam, between the two substitutes, and McFadden with an absolutely fantastic finish. And so with that goal, Netherlands are now 1-0 down against Scotland in the final. They have roughly half an hour remaining in the game to try and get forward and try and get some goals. Seems they don't really know what to do. They don't know if they should go, if they should stick or twist, as is the same for Scotland, if they should just defend. We'll leave it to Morrison, and Morrison to Commons. Commons on the ball, just waits. Brown now. Brown has a shot, actually Adam for a shot, and the referee has blown the final whistle, and Scotland have officially won. There's Darren Fletcher showing his emotions. He's just loving it. The whole Scotland side is loving it. The whole national team is loving it. The whole bloody national, just in general, are loving this. Everyone here in the Allianz Arena from Scotland is just adoring it. Netherlands fans are a bit disappointed, but they're still clapping as well, as it is a journey, an absolute fantastic journey the Scotland side has been on as they go on to win the World Cup. Charlie McGrew there, all the players are clapping, the fans, they're loving it, they're taking in the glory. Of course they're taking in the glory, they've just won the World Cup. So there, Darren Fletcher lifting the FIFA World Cup. As you can see, Scotland, did they deserve it? I think they did after winning 1-0 against Netherlands. Of course, you'll see the stats after the celebrations, but look at that, both a big red and blue light. I'm not really sure what it even is, even a bit of flare, pyro. But anyway, there's Alan McGregor there with the ball, with the trophy, showing it to the fans, as the stats will of course get displayed. That is an absolutely fantastic attempt from the Scotland national side to do this. Absolutely fantastic road to international glory. I have to give them that. But with that being said, they did have 12 shots to be on target. Netherlands had 6 shots to be on target. Netherlands played, I have to say, quite poor. If they'd started like with Huntelaar and Van Persie, sorry, not Van der Vaart, of course they played Van der Vaart. If they played like with Van Persie, they might have actually won the match. But of course, that's all hindsight, and hindsight is a very evil thing. But Charlie McGrew is the man of the match. I'm not really sure that's really deserved. I'm sure Gary Colley would like it more, maybe even James McFadden. With that being said, this was the final. Scotland won 1-0. Third place went to Italy after beating Brazil 1-0. So with that being said, fourth place Brazil, Italy third place, now in second place, and Scotland first place. And so with that, the World Cup winners are Scotland.